Hello, welcome back to LetsPro's Aptitude Understanding and Reasoning Understanding. So today's module is a little special. It is about puzzles. So Aptitude here, puzzles are basically for AMCAT, CoCubes, TCS NQT and more, right? So let's quickly get into what we are going to study in this particular module. So this generally doesn't require for you to understand what's happening in the previous module and all of that. If you want to cover this up faster, please go ahead. Right? So in puzzles, we have logical puzzle solving, we have tabular arrangement problems. So basically these are for pre-placement training and aptitude mastery, right? Okay. What is the synopsis that we are going to see? So there's logical puzzle solving. Logical puzzle solving can be a lot of things. It can be Sudoku also, right? So it requires arranging data based on what? Conditions, right? And then test logical reasoning and deduction ability. Often includes positioning, sequences, clues based elimination. We will see what's happening here, right? First things first, again there is also tabular arrangement, so their information is arranged in a tabular format. Conditions like link, people, attributions or objects are given to you. It focuses on multivariable logic. Alright, we will see all of that. What is the goal here? Train a brain to simplify, visualize and solve logically. Right, let's quickly get into the first problem. Let's understand what's exactly happening here. So here we have, let me take a pen for you. So if you see, we have said 4 friends A, B, C and D are sitting in a row. A is to the left of B, C is to the right of D, B is not next to C. Now you have options given to you here. A, B, D, C, D, C, A, B, D, A, B, C and A, B, C, D, right? Now check, A is to the left of B. Now A is to the left of B in what all positions? Check that first. What do you think A is, where all do you think A is to the left of B? Right? Check where all do you think A is to the left of B? Any idea? Where do you think A is to the left of B? Okay. A, see, if you see, here also I can say, here also I can say, here also I can say, here also I can say. So let's not pick those up, right? Let's go to the next clue. C is to the right of D, right? So here also, here also, here also, but not here. Do you think this can be there? C is to the right of D. Do you think that can be the case? No. So this option is eliminated now. Now B is not next to C. Now check where B is not next to C. So here B is next to C. Only these 2 positions, B is not next to C. Now let's check exactly where. So we have eliminated these 2 things, right? These 2 have been eliminated. Now A is to the left of B. Is A to the left of B? Yes, A is to the left of B. Is A to the left of B? Yes. D is to the right of, C is to the right of D. Do you think C is to the, now if I say A is to the left of B, this and this both are done. But if C is to the right of D, if C has to be to the right of D, these both are correct. Now B is not next to C. For that we have both options being correct, right? So both options being correct, question type of things can be occurring. This is a previous year question, so both of them are right. All right. Okay, now coming to the next problem, we have 5 students P, Q, R, S and T standing in a line. All right. Okay, so this is how they are standing. Q is standing somewhere to the left of R. So Q is exactly here. It is already standing to the left. T is to the right of P. Exactly. T is to the right of P, somewhere in the right. Right. S is not next to T. But so S is right next to T. So that means if I exchange this PQ, if I say this is S, this is R and T, don't you think my answer is solved? Who is in the middle? Don't you think it is simply S? So P is right, we have T, right? S is not next to T and T is to the right of P and Q is standing somewhere to the left of R here. As simple as that. So who is exactly at the center? S. All right. Now let's go to the third problem. It says 3 boxes, blue, red and green, contain pen, pencil and a sharpener, right? Red does not contain a pen. Red does not have a pen. Alright. Green contains sharpener. So green contains sharpener. Okay. Blue is not the pencil box, which means blue does not have the pencil box. Alright, what does the red box contain? Now red box doesn't have the pen, right? G or the green box already has the sharpener, and they're saying blue does not have pencil box, which means red has the pencil box, right? Very simple, very logical type of questions. Okay, now here we have sort of tabular kind of arrangements. What are we seeing? 4 people, John, Mary, Alex and Sarah, like different fruits: apple, banana, cherry and dates. Alright, so how are we going to do this? John, Mary, Alex and Sarah. Okay, and we will take the fruits as, what are the fruits given to us? Apple, banana, cherry and dates. Alright, now John does not like banana or cherry. John does not like banana or cherry. Alright, Mary likes apple. Mary likes apple. Sarah likes cherry. Sarah is here in the 4th. So Sarah likes cherry. Who likes the dates? Someone has to like the date. John can also like the date. A, which is Alex, can also like the date. So it can be any of these. Alright. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Okay, 5 people, A, B, C, D, E, live on different floors. Okay, A lives above, so let's take this as A, B, C, D and E. Right, now there are different floors as well. Right, so A lives above. So instead of writing like this, I think it's better if we write it in the vertical format, because we are talking about stairs or floors, therefore it's easier. So let's say A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so there are 5 floors now, live on different floors 1 to 5. Let's take it as 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 as of now. Okay, A lives above B. So A lives above B, here it is correct. C does not live on top floor. So this is not a top floor, which means it is right. D lives immediately below E. So D is supposed to be living below E. So C is not in the top floor, meaning, so this is 3. We have to change C. Let's position C here. Let's position E here. Right. So D lives immediately below E. A lives above B. So can I position this somewhere like this? Can I say A, yeah, so since we'll see B here and C is not living in the top floors at all, C is in the bottom, A is living above B, which is correct, and C does not live in the top floor, that is also done. D lives immediately below E, I can put D here and I can also put E here. B does not live on the bottom floor, very simple, therefore B is here, right? Who lives on the second floor? Very simple, E lives on the second floor. All right. Okay. Next, let's pick the next problem. 3 people, R, S and T have different pets, dog, cat and fish. R does not have a dog. So R does not have a dog. Very simple. S has a fish, right? And T does not have a cat. T does not have a cat. What pet does R have? Don't you think it's very simple? It should, since this is already done here, they can just be interchanged, right? So R has cat. Very simple, right? Okay. Next. Very simple. So I hope you have enjoyed this particular module as well. So here we come to the end of this module where we always do the summary. Here in the logical puzzle solving, we had drawing diagrams or lines, process of elimination we use, we avoid assumptions, we take use only of the cues, right, in the puzzles. In the tabular, we basically take this mark or this, like I showed you in the table format, right, direct rules or direct cues are given to you. Always try simpler placements first. So whatever is directly given to you, put them first, only then you will be able to solve the rest. All right. Please solve as many problems as possible. That way it will be very easier for you to go ahead with the puzzles. One puzzle question would definitely be there. All the very best. Drop in your comments or drop in your questions in the comment box below. Happy learning.